Yes, sir. So back again, it was a long time, but back again with another video, right? I wanted to talk about a specific result that we got for our client, and basically, like it is weird when I think about it. I always like do these reflecting sessions, right? Last time I was in Miami, and it's just really like reflecting on life and on the lessons I accumulate from being in business just my first year. So what we actually did was we scaled one single offer to over 800 grand a month last month. So I'm here just to reflect on the lessons, give you guys some insights on actually how we did it, what type of funnel that we use. So this is going to be more like an educational, reflective type of video. Just sharing the lessons because I've been in business just for 1 year, right? I started last year and grew extremely fast. We're doing now like around 200K. I'm doing like above like six figures in profit consistently throughout the last months. So yeah, it's pretty like a big achievement, if you would say so. I still feel small because there's so much shit I have to go out and accomplish. But just to reflect a little bit, right? So what we actually did, we did a webinar funnel, extremely easy, simple, right? So one of the things that my client used to do is he used to do call funnels, just generic shit, right? And they would have like inconsistent results when it comes to their call funnels. Like it would like vary dramatically from the quantity of leads and appointments that they would get. And there was just one line from my mentor, right? That really changed my whole shit. And that was like, do a weekly webinar for an extended period of time. So I'm talking about like 6 months to a year. You will make a fuck ton of money. That's all I needed to hear. Immediately took action. And one of the things that he told me was that he had one specific student that did it twice a week, even. So I immediately took action on that. Instead of like one webinar, we did two webinars a week. So one on Wednesday, one on Sunday. So we would fill up the calendar from Wednesday till Saturday, and then from Sunday until Wednesday. So the pipeline and the calendar kept like being full, right? So the pipeline and the calendar was always full. So there was no question about, yeah, this is like inconsistency and all that stuff. No, we just always did lump sums. When you do call funnels, they're nice, but you have to have a fuck ton of spend, right, behind it to really make it work. And it's inconsistent as fuck. With webinars, it's like the most leveraged funnel that you have out there when you really think about it, right? Like it's selling one to many. Even this here, like YouTube, I'm sitting here talking to you. This is one to many. This is like digital Ambang talking to you, working 24/7 around the clock, talking to thousands of people out there, right? So that's how you need to think of it. Like you need to go with the most leveraged funnel that's out there. That's just logical, right? So when you think about it, when you do a webinar and you execute it effectively, just like we're doing, because we have all the frameworks, like I have a full SOP around it, which is like dozens of pages, where we just lay it out in length, and what I have for my students and also for my clients to have clarity on what action steps to take, how to like really like promote the webinar with email sequences, SMS sequences, how to funnel them into groups, nurture them there, get them to show up, get them to convert with special offers and bonus, all these kind of things. Like there are a lot of loose ends when it comes to like pulling off a successful webbing, right? Yeah, man. Like it is actually crazy. If you want to learn about it more, hey, there's a link inside of the description and get your skill set up, right? Stop doing the call funnel, DM strategies, all that stuff. That's really like this is playing the game small, right? If you really think of it, it's playing the game small, man. It's really doing it one by one. I always talk about this, right? All my students are doing webinars. Myself, we do webinars, right? And it's just great, man. But one of the things is that you need to be a good talking head. You need to be a great communicator, a great speaker, or a creator needs to be a good speaker, right? It's not for everyone. So even for my clients, like even if I tell them to do 4 webinars a week, like they will do it, right? Because they're just like that. For the people that are selling to local businesses, etc., like you can also do webinars for them. Like you just need to be creative. But I always bias towards online businesses. Why? Because they just move faster. I don't know why these local businesses, man. I used to sell to local businesses. I sold like big packages. I'm talking like 20 grand, 30, even 40K packages, right? But like after they got that dopamine hit, right, from paying me and shit, like literally after a month or two, like they would just fucking stop taking the actions that I wanted to take, stop contributing. Like it's like they forgot that they paid me money, even. It was really weird as fuck. But yeah, great lesson. Slow people, man. Like they're always thinking about like extremely long term because they've been in business for fucking 20 years, right? And then they think that, yeah, we don't need to move that fast, right? Like that's always like the major problem that I have with local businesses. They're not my cup of tea. Still money though. You can still extract some money from for sure. But that's more like I truly believe that that's more like for the low level agencies out there. For the big dogs, we know that the money is in info, right? We know that the money is in the online space with SaaS and info and all that stuff, right? It's a little bit more advanced, e-com and all that stuff, more like savvy, but you know, either you get your skill set up or you just bitch out, right? That's all it is. You go big or you go for fucking crumbs. And people that are with me, even me, my clients, my students, we all go big, man. We all go big. That's why I have my inner circle, I have my mastermind. Both links are in the description, by the way, if you want to check it out. But yeah, I teach them all those skills, man. Like, I'm really proud of all the students that I have as well right now. I literally have like 18, 19-year-old girls like signing 3.5K retainers plus a 10% rev share from their clients, which is actually crazy because I see a lot of people, man, a lot of entrepreneurs that are even like scared of asking a retainer plus a rev share, right? They only do rev share because they don't want to add any friction. You know who I'm talking about. Maybe it's you, right? But man, it's crazy. When you really know how to package an offer, when you have a good offer, a blue ocean offer, you have good clients, you get good results, you get more clients, and you get more rev share money. That's the most important thing. That's why having a good skill set, knowing how to fulfill, is the main point that you need to focus on instead of getting clients. Getting clients, if you have a little bit of confidence, bro, you get clients 24/7, right? There's no problem. But man, you really have to learn how to get your skill set up and how to flip money to more money for other people. Like I keep saying it, you need to learn the most leveraged funnels out there. 800 grand, one specific offer. Crazy. But we're about to like scale it to $1 million a month now. So I'm not really that happy, because we are still 200K off from our real goal here. But yeah, man, like it's a quick little yap session, right? Just to give you some awareness of where your focus needs to be at. Truly think about it, right? You want to make it easier. You want to have a better offer, better clients, better results, more rev share money, more clients, and you feel like you're winning as well, bro. And you get students, right? And that's what I'm doing now. I'm just in it for a year. I'm always strategic with my steps. I always knew that it's not the most hardworking. I'm sure in the beginning, elbow grind, right? From 0 to like fucking 30 bands, man, I was like waking up, pitch the fuck out of people and sleep. That was my life. Like I could literally cry that I was poor, right? Because like when you really think about it, right? Like it's all like a matter of like self-worth and self-respect. The more self-respect you have, the more money you have. That's just what it is. Like if you don't have at least 100K in your bank right now, you just lack self-respect. And you should be vomiting right now, just to be very honest with you. Yeah, man, focus on the right stuff. Be strategic with it. And that's why like my clients are winning, my students are winning. We're doing great, man. Like every single like offer that I have, when it comes to my agency offer, when it comes to my student offers, and like everyone's just winning. Why? Because I push them to be more strategic and to focus on the right and the most revenue driven actions that they can take and the right skill sets, the right funnels. And this is it, man. Like webinars, challenge funnels, one-to-many, in-person events. That's where the real bucks are made. So if you want to play the small game, hey, keep playing the small game. Like work with bad offer, bad clients, bad results, and then you're scared to pitch anyways, right? That's how it goes. It's just a downward spiral from there. But that's pretty much it. That's what I want to talk about, just to bring some awareness to you guys. What it really takes, what it really takes. Be more strategic. Look where the money is going. And there you will have all your answers. Because when you ask me, how am I able to accumulate and scale that fast? is just, first of all, for me, it was all offense. I never saw any problems or like obstacles, you know? For me, it was just all offense. From the start, from the beginning, I could like imagine what I need to do to get there, create a story in my head and just say like, yeah, I'm going to get that, you know? And I didn't see any problem. I just ran straight through. That's the main problem that people got as well, right? Like they get bothered by everything. And yeah, man, like they're just fucking pussies, man. You know, just to be very honest. Like they don't get a response or whatever, or like they have you know, some bad lead flow for a week and they start shitting the bed and shit, you know, like it's crazy. But yeah, man, that's pretty much it. Biggest struggle that we face right now is just having better clients. You know, it's not that I need more clients. We're working with 4 clients right now, which is crazy on rev share deals. The rest is like from the mastermind offer that I have. That's only for the big dogs. Like I don't let people in that don't make at least 10 grand a month. So if you're making 10 grand a month already, between that and 50, and you're serious about getting to 100 grand, link in the description. Come talk to me, man. Like I truly help people. I don't fuck people over, right? All my people in the mastermind, they've been with me for a long time, paying me a retainer, right? Because it makes sense. I give them an ROI. And yeah, I truly care, man. Like I help them write their ad scripts. I help them with their webinars. I audit their sales calls. I audit everything. I do everything myself. I'm deeply in fulfillment because, man, like I said, I care more about results for others than actually my money first of all, right? Initially, because that's going to bring me more money. And that's how I'm able to retain my clients and retain my students as well, which makes a lot of sense because I know that a lot of people out there, they just sell one-offs, right? 10K program, and then they just fuck off after like 2 weeks. They look at their watch and say, they won't be consistent anymore in now and 2 weeks. And yeah, I will have their 10K. Like, God, nah, that's not us. So if you want to work with a real one, link in the description. If you don't make 10K yet, man, I will help you get your skill set up. Apply for the Inner Circle and Banks Inner Circle. I will teach you everything I know, all my SOPs, everything. Client examples, exactly what to do to get your first few clients. Matter of fact, like 5 clients in 90 days is the offer. So, man, easy game. This game is on easy mode. I'm telling you, man. No results, no testimonials, or no excuse, man. I'm telling you, we have the antidote for everything inside, right? So yeah, man, talk to me, man. Talk to me. I'm taking the calls myself as well. So at this point of filming this, right? But yeah, that's pretty much it. Learn how to do webinars. Learn how to do these challenge funnels, in-person events. Like be a little bit more saturated. Focus on more lump sums of money, not one. Nah. But if you're that kind of type of person, right? If you're someone like me who wants to like fucking scale aggressively and it's not like a fucking pussy, you're my type of person, right? So all the guppies, all the small-minded people, please don't even watch my channel because this is only for the crazy ones, you know? So, hey, really enjoyed making this video, man. I'm going to do this more often. If you haven't subscribed yet, subscribe here. I'm going to have more of these talks. I like to keep it real. I'm not an internet guy, by the way. Like I'm more a real life person. That's why I always have like also quarterly masterminds in person as well, where I meet my students, my clients, etc. I even fly out to my clients, make sure that they see that I truly care, you know? So you should do that. You should do that as well. Don't be an internet guy like all these people. If someone bothers you or doesn't pay on time, go to them. Talk directly. But yeah, that's pretty much it, man. Looking forward to seeing you on the next video and take in the sauce. Really think about your decisions. And if you want to work with a real one as well, link in the description, talk to me, and hopefully see you soon.